You may be wondering why I am doing this posting with this background, but I decided to have a little fun with it, so I hope that's okay. But on a much more serious note, I'd like to send out a complaint to Danny Hayes for stealing my story. I was not very happy, but I managed to get through it. But if there's anything you could do, Mr. Langley, to get him in trouble, it'd be much appreciated on my part. I did choose a poem, however. The poem I chose was The Negro Speaks of Rivers by Langston Hughes. This poem shares many characteristics with modernism, one of which is the use of a monologue. This poem is based on the narrator's view of rivers. The narrator goes along and says, "I've known rivers, ancient as the world, and older than the flow of human blood and veins," end quote. He continues on the story like this. The poem also talks about the importance of the individual, which is a big characteristic of modernism. "My soul has grown deep like the rivers" implies that he has lived a life just like the life of the rivers when the world was created. The importance of living a rich and deep life like a river is very important not only to Langston Hughes but also to the narrator. The last similarity is the admiration for America as a land of Eden, otherwise known as a land of God. The narrator admires all the rivers he mentions in this poem, such as the Euphrates, Congo, Nile, and the Mississippi, which are all in this world created by God. The mentioning of these four great waters shows the respect the author had for them. My sites were poets.org, which is where I found my poem, and staff.edmonds.wednet.edu, which is where I found my characteristics of modernism.